Next is the human cloning in the medical context. Human cloning will bring enhanced possibilities for organ transplantation, nerve cells and tissue healing, and other health benefits. These are the pros and cons that the human cloning can result as. The following are the pros of human cloning. First, human cloning could resolve fertility issues. Why? Because couples who are unable to naturally conceive will be able to create children whom they are genetic relative. This process could help countries such as Japan who are struggling with low birth rate right now. Second, human cloning could lead to medical advancements. The process of human cloning could help to create new advancements in medical science. It would become possible to share genetic material which could help prevent or cure. Third, human cloning unlocks the benefit of genetic modification. Because it requires a precise form of genetic engineering, it could help us to begin curing genetic diseases such as cystic fibrosis. Fourth, human cloning could help us to recover faster from devastating injuries. Why? Because through human cloning, the cells can begin to rebuild on their own. It creates an opportunity for a faster recovery because doctors are duplicating the exact cells that the body requires. Fifth, human cloning reduces issues of socioeconomic equality. This medication makes it possible for today's kids to improve their educational prospects because they have more control over their behaviors. Sixth, human cloning could eliminate defective genes or chromosomes. Approximately 1 in 1,000 people in the US have syndrome A at the present time, with 1,000 children worldwide dealing with syndrome B, which if we were embrace the benefits of the human cloning provides, all of these issues could be reduced or eliminated. Sixth, human cloning could eliminate defective genes and chromosomes. Approximately 1 in 100,000 people in the US have syndrome A at the present time, with 100,000 children worldwide dealing with syndrome B, which is if we were to embrace the benefits of the human cloning, all of these issues could be reduced or eliminated. 7. Human cloning would allow great minds to continue benefiting humankind. Because if there is human cloning, we would be able to set the stage for humankind's greatest minds to continue doing their work and help our society. Seventh, human cloning would allow great minds to continue benefiting humankind. Because if there is human cloning, we will be able to set the stage for humankind's greatest minds to continue doing their work, which would help our society to advance at even more rapid pace. Eighth, human cloning would help us to create more stem cells. Why? Because human cloning is a way to create genetically identical cells that would help to create better health outcomes for people, especially if they suffer from a rare genetic disease. Ninth, human cloning could eliminate viral epidemics. Human cloning could help replicate a natural resistance to these diseases, disorders, and conditions when discovered in general population. Human cloning would allow us to take advantage of these natural immunities like HIV, AIDS, Ebola virus, and influenza viruses to create new vaccines, medical treatments, or even children in the future who would not be forced to struggle with such devastating illness. 10th, human cloning could adapt our population to changing planetary conditions. Why? Because human cloning could speed up process to help save lives that would normally be lost through the process of natural selection. We would be able to take genetic profile of those who are the most resistant to any change, duplicate it, and then spread it to the rest of the population. 11. Human cloning could lead to advancements in organ transplantation. Through the process of human cloning, it may become possible to duplicate a patient's needed organ in a laboratory setting to create a viable outcome. This process would also reduce the immune response that occurs after this procedure. It takes place because the new organ would be based on the cells of the individual instead of a random donation. Lastly, human cloning could help us understand the reasons why spontaneous abortions occur. The process behind human cloning would help us to understand more about these abnormalities and then correct them to prevent future losses.